It's considered Earth's most precious resource, a fact that's not lost on farmers as they constantly look to balance water use and production. It's a task made much easier thanks to advancements in technology, which includes new apps that benefit the farmers on a number of different fronts.
Some of our guys that are very, very religiously following the checkbook and use it, on a daily basis, and they're kind of used to going out to the fields, checking rain gauges, doing some of that, they really like the apps because what it's done for them is this provided them an opportunity where no longer do they have to kind of guesstimate or estimate, what the water requirement is for that crop. And it acts as a record keeping for them too. It's doing what they were doing before, but then it's kind of taking some of that responsibility off them that it brings some of that data in automatically for them.
One of the major advantages this technology has over the checkbook is that it gives the grower real-time information on their field.
When you look back, we can't pinpoint that average year at all. And so we're probably over and or underwatering in a particular season following the checkbook because, again, our years are so variable from year to year and they don't follow that average or what we would call average trend. So when we've got that app we're using, it's downloading that daily data, pulling in daily rainfall, daily temperature, evapotranspiration, it's calculating growing degree days so that we know the crop growth stage. Then we're more accurate on the water requirements of that crop at that particular day, that particular time of year, et cetera, than we would be with just following the checkbook straight up.
However, that's not to say the years of weather trends are being ignored, as these apps depend on historical data.
Give the apps a try and to see how you like those because they are built off of the backbone of that checkbook. We use that, then pull in that daily data. So it's not like you're going to something totally different or new or we're recommending something totally different. We're just bringing some more technology into it, right? We're bringing that daily data into it so that we can better recommend what your crop water requirement is at that particular time of year.
As an added bonus, a number of the apps available for download make record keeping much easier for the farmer.
I know Peanut Farm and I know the Smart Irrigation app suites both have an option at the end of the year that you can download a CSV or a file that will go into Excel, and it's a record-keeping file that keeps track of when you irrigated and what rainfall that was put on that field throughout the year. That's a really nice feature to have.
For those farmers on the fence about trying out these new apps, the startup process is anything but complicated.
The new Irrigator Pro app and Irrigator Pro Scheduler has an option on certain soil moisture sensor systems that you can integrate those straight in without you doing anything. You basically would log in through Irrigator Pro into your sensor company's website. It automatically downloads that data in there for you. And so then if you're one of the guys that I mentioned earlier that have already moved to sensors or you've been using apps for a while and you want to take the next step, but you're not quite sure what to do with that sensor data, the Irrigator Pro app and Scheduler is doing that for you. It pulls it all in, makes the scheduling decisions for you where you're not having to look at that daily data from those sensors and make that decision.
Reporting from Tifton, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.